Good evening everyone. Good evening Mancha. Let's wait for everyone to join in and then we'll begin with our class. Welcome to Botany Insiders new free class. Today we'll be discussing the June 2021 questions again, right? We'll be discussing few new questions. We'll try to understand how to solve questions, how to attempt the questions in the examination, right? Good evening everyone. Good evening Inside Nature. Good evening Santi. Let's wait for just one more minute and then we'll begin. Good evening Jigisha. Good evening Prachestha, if I'm not wrong with your name pronunciation. Okay, so let's begin with our class. Good evening Madhusmita. Okay, let's begin. So if you're new to Botany Insider, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's reach 11,000 subscribers very soon. We are about to hit 11k. In addition, the December full batch starts on 15th of May. So those of you who are targeting the December examination, the enrollments are open. You can download the application and get yourself enrolled in the same. There's an additional discount running of extra 10%. If you wish, you can avail the offer. So download our application. For the June examination, we have a crash course running. We have a practice session running, right? So let's begin without wasting any more minutes. Let's begin with our class. Very first question for you all. Question is, following statements are made about the uncompetitive inhibition of an enzyme. Okay, so you have 4 statements in front of you. You need to mark down which of the following statement about uncompetitive inhibition is correct. Okay, because you need to find out the correct combination. Okay, get the answer for this question. Good evening Renuka. Everyone give it a try to this question. Okay, very good, everyone give it a try. 10 students are there in the class right now. Good number. Okay, some of you are marking the answer as A, some of you are marking the answer as D. Everyone give it a try. How to quick revision? There's nothing like quick revision, depends upon your own caliber, like how strong is your preparation, because if you have not revised properly before, then it might take more time, but if you have revised before, then revision can be done quickly. Just go through all the bullet pointers and try to recall alongside. Okay, let's give it a try to this question. So majority of you have marked the answer as option number A, and yes, the answer is option number A itself. So this one is June 2021 question, and you can see a direct question has been asked in relation to your uncompetitive inhibition. Okay, so uncompetitive inhibition, you need to remember all the major features or the factors of the same. First option, uncompetitive inhibitor binds to both the free enzyme as well as the enzyme substrate complex. No, it binds only with the enzyme substrate complex and not with the free enzyme. And which is the site at which it binds? It is given the name of allosteric site. Okay, remember about this. So A option is incorrect. Now see, in this question you could have answered with the help of smart trick also, and that is, if you are sure about that first option is incorrect, you need not to waste any more time and eliminate all the other three options and reach to the correct answer of option number A, that is B and C combination is correct. This is how you can save your time in the examination. Okay, so in the statement wise questions specifically, try that after every particular point that you read, and depending upon the surety that whether it is a correct one or an incorrect one, try eliminating all the other combinations. It would save your time in the examination. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A itself. Let's look into other options also. Then it is saying addition of uncompetitive inhibitor lowers the Vmax of the reaction. Then the apparent Km of the enzyme is lowered. And third one, last option is the apparent Km of the enzyme remains unchanged. No, both the Km and the Vmax remain lowers down in case of your uncompetitive inhibition. Okay, remember about this, and very good, most of you got the answer correctly. Answer is option number A. Okay, let's move forward. This is the next question for you all. Question is, the graph shows the change in the size of the population or the four populations A, B, C and D. You need to find out which of the following would have the lowest intrinsic rate of the population growth. Get the answer for this question, everyone. Get the answer for this. Do not be in a hurry of marking the answers. Okay, just read the question properly, understand the concept and then mark the answer. Okay, very good, very good. Everyone mark the answer. Thirteen students in the class right now. Okay, see, question is asking what it is asking. You need to find out that which of the following has the lowest intrinsic rate. Okay, what do you mean by intrinsic rate? So intrinsic rate means the first of all, it is depicted with the help of R, and the formula is B minus D. That means what? That means birth rate minus the death rate, right? So in a specific population, how many new individuals have taken birth subtracted from the number of the deaths that have taken place, that is your intrinsic rate of the population growth. It is asking us, we need to find out that which of the following have the lowest intrinsic rate. That means in which of them there is more of a death rate as compared to the birth rate. In simple manner it is asking this. So even without giving a second thought, you could have marked the answer as option D. Reason being, the population size is decreasing with time. That means what? That means there are lesser number of birth as compared to the death, and as a result the population size is decreasing. That means what? That means there is lower intrinsic rate of the population, and hence the answer is option number D, right? So two of you got the answer correct. Madhusmita and Sayanti got the answer correct, and others, I guess you forgot the concept of what intrinsic rate is all about, and that's why you marked the answer wrong, right? Now is the concept clear to everyone? Yes, is the concept now clear? Yes, those of you who have marked the answer incorrectly, is the concept clear? If yes, then let's move forward to the next question. Yes, okay, let's move forward now. Next question for you all. In option C, zero order, which means no change. Yes, that means no change. Over here it is remaining in the same site, like the population size is constant with respect to time. That means what? That means there is no increase, no decrease. We need to find out the lowest intrinsic rate. That's the reason why answer is option number D, in which the population size is decreasing. Next question. The tumors are generally classified by which of the following? Get the answer for this. Very good, everyone, mark the answer. Very good, very good, excellent. So yes, this one is a very simple question, right? Question is asking us the tumors are generally classified by which of the following? Obviously the tissue or the cell of origin. The virus which caused them, no. Person who discovered them, no. Metastatic ability, no. This is one of the characteristic feature of the tumor cells, but tumor cells are not like named, or they are not classified depending upon their metastatic ability. Okay, so answer for this is option number D. So you can see it's a very simple question, right? You could have easily marked the answer. Next question, the movement of the proteins bigger than the 50 kilodaltons across the nuclear envelope requires which of the following? Get the answer for this. Again, very simple question. Mark the answer for this question, everyone. Very good, excellent. Everyone mark the answer, and make sure you all are marking the answer with your knowledge and not cheating, okay? Don't look into anyone else's answer in the chat section. I wish there was an option of having a private chat in this YouTube lives also, so that you don't see others' option and you can mark the answer unbiasedly. Okay, let's see. Question is the movement of the proteins bigger than 50 kilodaltons are across the nuclear envelope requires which of the following? Obviously they require important beta, because across the nuclear envelope you require the important family proteins in order to get the transportation done. Tim and Tom are related to your mitochondrial transportation. Okay, so they are not involved in the nuclear envelope. So answer for this is important B. Okay, remember about this. Next question. Now this one is a 4-marker question. Give it a try to this question, everyone. The graph below shows the possible behavior of the two species over the course of succession. The possible effects observed during the succession are 3 of the options are given and 3 of the graphs are given. You need to find out the possible effects observed during the succession. Okay, you need to find out the correct graph matching the possible effect. Okay, everyone take your time, understand what the question is asking, because you, even if you do not have the prior knowledge of solving out or having any information regarding this, and if you just observe what is asked to you, you can mark the answer easily. Okay. Okay, some of you, like, there's a very mixed answers, A, B, C, D, all the 4 answers are getting marked. Let's see. See, there is no prior knowledge required to solve this question. Okay, you can just correlate with what is given or what is depicted in the graph with the terms given to you. In the second option, there is some kind of convergence getting done, right? There is some kind of, like, 2 of these species are trying to converge towards a single point, right? So that means B gets marked with the second one, right? So if I mark B with the second one, I can eliminate second and fourth option. Answer is either 1 or 3, right? Then you have total suppression. If you look into the third option, there is one of the species, like, it is very much getting increased in an exponential manner and the other one got completely suppressed, right? So just with the help of what is getting depicted in the graph, I am marking, I am not doing anything else, right? So C gets marked with what? C gets marked with the first one, and if you look into the total suppression, C with the first one, yeah. So C with the first one is in which option? C with the first one is in the third option itself, because I've already eliminated 2 options before, second and fourth. Answer was either 1 or 3, and now I am 100% sure that the answer is option number 3 itself. Reason being, this is total suppression, this is convergence, and this is sequential succession, right? So answer for this particular question is option number C. So those of you who marked the answer as C, very good, you have understood the trick of solving out such questions. And those of you who got the answer incorrect, I am expecting that now you are familiar with this concept, and if in the CSIR question gets repeated of this pattern, you will be able to mark it, right? Clear, everyone? Any doubt, any problem? Clear? Very good. Let's move forward to the next question. This is the next question for you all. The question is that the population that is at higher risk against the influenza infection should be immunized annually. Which one of the following is the most important reason for this? Okay, get the answer for this question, everyone. Take your time, understand the concept, and then mark the answer for this. Now this particular question is bit of factual plus your basic knowledge. You'll be easily able to get the answer for this. Very good, everyone. Mark the answer. Done? Okay, let's see. The question is saying the population is at the highest risk against the influenza infection should be immunized annually. Which of the following is the most important reason for this? First one is influenza virus can change its surface antigen very frequently. Second option, influenza virus has a very short incubation period. Third, influenza virus has a reasonably longer incubation period, giving memory B cell to respond by producing higher level of serum body. And fourth one, repeated immunization interferes with the differentiation of the plasma membrane from the memory cell, thereby decreasing the neutralizing antibody. See, third and fourth statements are very illogical according to what is asked from us. Answer would be either A or B. Influenza virus can change its surface antigen very quickly, and influenza virus has a very short incubation period. If the question would have been that population needs to be immunized, like if it is not written about the highest risk, answer would have been option number A. That because the influenza virus changes its surface antigen very frequently, that's the reason why it needs to be periodically immunized. But question is asking that if it is at higher risk, like the population which is at higher risk of having influenza, it need to be immunized properly or annually. Reason being, influenza virus has a very short incubation period and hence it need to be immunized annually. Okay, so answer for this is option number B. Okay, remember about this. Majority of you got the answer as either A or C or D. None of you marked the answer as B, but according to the CSIR's answer key, answer is option number B. That is because the influenza virus have highest or the very short incubation period and hence it need to be injected into the organisms on a annual basis. Okay, clear everyone? Any doubt, any problem? अगर क्वेश्चन के अंदर पूछा होता कि हाईएस्ट रिस्क अगर नहीं लिखा होता, then the answer would have been option A, but now the answer is option number B. Okay, clear everyone? Let's move forward to the next question. Right, this is the next question for you all. Again, a match the following kind of question. On one hand, you are given the various like components related to your cell adhesion molecule, and on the other hand you are given their characteristic features. Okay, get the answer for this. Changing surface antigen, not binding properly up antibody. No, Selva, I'm talking about that agar question mein if the question was asking about that why it need to be immunized annually, then the answer would have been that because it changes its surface antigen, that's the reason why we are immunizing it annually. But it is asking us that the population which is at the highest risk, why is it getting immunized annually? Reason being, the influenza virus has a short incubation period. See, this is a debatable question. According to the CSIR, the answer is option number B. If you look into in the general sense, you can mark A and B both, but if we change the narrative from highest risk to a normal thing, then the answer would be marked as A. But over here the narrative is in the sense of highest risk, so we will be marking the answer as B. Okay, so I can understand this particular question is bit debatable, but we have to stick by the CSIR's answer key, right? Get the answer for this. Quickly mark the answer everyone for this question. It's a simple question. Done everyone, quickly mark it. 12 students in the class right now. So on one hand you're given notogen, then you have fibronectin, then you have fibronectin, then you have integrin, and then you have vimentin. Okay, so if you look into the integrin, so integrin has alpha and beta subunits, so C gets marked with the fourth one. If C gets marked with the fourth one, answer is either option number B or option number C. Now if I can see any of them, like if I can get the answer of B, which is fibronectin, with the correct one, I can easily mark the answer. Right now fibronectin, in the fibronectin itself we have many isoforms being present due to their alternative splicing, so B gets marked with the first one, and with just two options I can reach to the correct answer of option number 3, that is C is the correct answer for this particular question. Nidogen is one of the principal structure of the basal lamellae. Then you have fibronectin, alternative splicing, integrins, heterodimer of alpha and beta subunit, and vimentin, it is an intermediary filament that is typically expressed in the epithelial cells and the mesenchymal cells. Okay, remember about this. Easy question, simple straightforward question. Okay, so these were the questions for today. Now option मॉल बायो में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, इतने सारे एंजाइम, कोई वे है याद रखने का? देयर इज जस्ट वन वे, try recalling it again and again, try revising it again and again, because there is no other way. Last moment के ऊपर best होता है, like when you keep on revising, when you keep on recalling on regular basis, because in the examination this revising, this recalling only will help you to solve out or mark the answer in the examination. There is no other point. Okay, there's no other trick or a like any magic potion is not there. You will have to like sit and learn them. And if you're finding much of the difficulty, try doing it one at a time. Like try to have some of them revised or learnt on a day, then on the next day get the other one and recall the previous one. This could be done. This is one of the thing that you could do. This is something I used to do when I was preparing. Obviously we all are humans, सबको सब कुछ याद नहीं रहता, so I also used to forget a lot of things. So I used to do this in the same way. Either I used to write it down on a piece of paper and stick it in front of my study table, or I used to like bifurcate the particular thing and then learn it on daily basis. So you can do any of the two. Okay, so this was about it. Thank you for joining in. Let's meet tomorrow. Also, the full course starts from 15th of May. Those of you who are targeting the December exam, you can enroll. The slots are getting filled. We have a number of students already enrolled, so make sure that you are booking your slot and getting yourself enrolled in the same. Okay, bye everyone, take care, all the best for the upcoming examination. Bye.